Hello, good day to you. It's me, Andy, and Talkin really uncut. So I don't really want to make it sound like I'm moaning about Asda all the time, especially the Asda Froome shop, which I've been going for, well, since it opened. And allegedly, that's about 14 years. Although I've been an Asda customer for a lot longer than that, over 20 years. I used to go to the other shop in Trowbridge every week, and of course now I'm living here, it's a bit closer. So if you're thinking he's having a moan about Asda again, well, I am going to have a moan about them in a minute, but for now, some positivity. Because, you know, after all the hustle of the other week, which was about 2 weeks ago, I didn't go last week because not only because it was snowing and I couldn't get out of my driveway, I just couldn't be asked. I had no idea what to expect, so I didn't bother going. I went on a Monday after the rain. I had washed all the snow away, and it was fine. You can see from this video, in and out. And here we go on the way out as well, so it was okay. Of course, a whole week's gone by since then, well, a week and a bit. And of course, lots of things happen. As we all said on the other video, I'm going day by day, wondering what's going to happen, because it's never 2 days the same. And also, you can expect something to happen, even if it's just minor. There's never a day when nothing happens, unfortunately. And this day today, Sunday, the 31st of January, is no different. So I went in, it was fine, there was nobody, hardly anybody coming in at 9:30 when they opened. There was two guys on the security desk inside the door. They weren't doing their usual, and in fact they weren't doing it last week either, so they must have decided not to bother. One of the guys was the guy who was on the first week there, the young chappie, I presume, who was a trainee last week, and is now fully fledged security. So I decided that I would say good morning. I said good morning, and I was promptly ignored. So I presume my name is Mud. Do I care? No, I don't. So I did my shopping, and it was extremely quiet. There was hardly any of the usual regulars. In fact, my friend didn't come. I don't know whether that was because she's upset with me or whatever. I don't know. She didn't feature in the video, so only her body and slightly the lanyard. But apart from that, she was not in the video. Hopefully she'll be there next week. That's if I go, because I got right to the end, put my stuff on the first till. There are actually several staff members that I really like there. I have spoken to several of them in the aisles when I was shopping. I had a little chat. They were very nice people doing their job. It got to the end and time to scan through. I said, "Oh, can you pack for me as usual?" Because I normally get the staff to do it. It's a lot quicker for them to do it than me. And normally there's no issue. Well, she said to me, "No, I can't do it anymore." I thought, well, that's a bit strange. I said, "Well, where's that come from?" So it's because of the pandemic. Of course, my alarm bells went off. I was thinking, well, hang on, we've had that for a year, and it's not been a problem before. I said, well, is that company-wise, or is that just like a new rule that's come in? And she said, yeah, it's something that's come in during the pandemic. And I thought, but you've packed my bags before, so I don't know what's going on here. I was like really confused, embarrassed. I was thinking, oh crap, I've got to pack my own stuff, and it's going to take me ages. And I hate that when they shove all the stuff through, and then you're left there trying to catch up, trying to put stuff in bags. Anyway, I said, oh, so you cannot do it then? No, we're not really allowed to. I said, well, what do I do? I said, oh, I'll do it this one time for you. So she did it as per she normally does. Well, it depends, because I don't normally go to her. And of course today they only had about 3 or 4 tills on when I was there. So she packed the bags perfectly well, and I was completely happy with that. I said, well, so I'm going to have to go and have a word with somebody about it, because if it is a rule, it's not a very good rule. And of course I wanted to find out the explanation for why after a year suddenly people can't pack bags, and whether it was going to be every week. Anyway, I decided that I would ask. So it was quite unfortunate. The lady that I did ask was the same lady that I asked last time for a manager. She goes, oh, what's wrong this week? It's like, okay, well, I said, well, I've got another problem, so can I talk to a manager? So it's about 5 or 10 minutes later, and this lady came, a young lady, escorted by a chap. I don't know what he was doing. I didn't give him any eye contact at all until the very end. And he sort of stood off to my right, and she was my left. And first thing she said was, she sort of kept my phone in my hand. You're not filming me, are you? I said, well, no, I'm not actually. Which is true, I wasn't. I was doing audio recording, but hey. So she said, I don't want you to, if you're going to film me, I'm not going to discuss it. So I said, no, it's not. And I turned it away towards the guy. So I don't know what the audio's like. I may have to play around with it. Hello, me again. I'll have a word with the manager again. I'm sorry about that. Is there anybody available I can have a chat with? This week? Every week, isn't it? I've just been told that you're not allowed to pack anymore, apparently. But she did it anyway for me, because it took me ages to pack, but apparently you've been told that you're not allowed to pack. But it's been going on for a year. I've been coming every week, and they've been packing for me every week, so this is the first time I've heard about it. Yeah.
3 weeks later.
Hello. All right, not too well. I'm actually a little bit annoyed, to be honest with you.
I'd like to ask you, are you filming?
No, it's not filming. No, it's not filming.
Okay. I'll make it clear that I do not want to film at
that's
all.
fine. Loyal customer, over 20 years. Been going on for a year. All of a sudden told, cannot help pack. First I've heard of it.
Did she help pack for you?
Yes, she did, and I'm not complaining about that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, this sudden appearance of a rule, I appreciate when people help, but for me to do it, why is it suddenly just come out?
It's not suddenly just come out, it was her preference not to pack for you, because she does actually have some house illness herself. She doesn't know where your belongings have been.
Why is it suddenly a rule?
It's not suddenly a rule.
Well, she claimed that it was suddenly been last year for a pandemic.
I would speak to the colleague, it's not a rule, but if she wishes not to pack for you, she doesn't have to pack for you.
How am I supposed to know that?
Someone who's willing to pack for you, but if you don't want to touch someone else's personal belongings, you shouldn't have to. I don't know where you've been, what contamination your bags have been in, and if anything comes back to the store from outside the shop, it gets quarantined for 48 to 72 hours because we don't know where it has been.
Right, well that doesn't concern me every week when I come in here shopping every week.
You, don't touch you, You're touching your belongings that have been out of the premises and we don't know where those have been.
I've just taken them off your shelves, so you know where they are.
Have been out of the premises. I don't know where they have been.
Okay, we're getting a little bit picky now.
No, that's a policy.
How do I know which till is not going to serve me with helping bags?
I've just said if the colleague isn't willing to, they will call someone who is willing to, and they can wear personal protective equipment if they so wish. Everyone has got their own rights, like you have, not to put themselves in any extra danger.
So up until now, she's been perfectly happy to do it.
Did she pack for you?
She did.
Then there's not an
I've
issue
got
then, is there?
no complaint about her at all.
Okay.
I'm just saying that suddenly
it's not a policy.
this policy just came up.
It's not a policy. It's up to everyone's personal opinions if they don't want to put themselves in any extra danger. So technically you're complaining about something that hasn't happened because you had your bags packed for you today.
I am highlighting what could be a potential issue.
Okay, thank you for bringing to my attention. I will make sure that every colleague is spoken to.
Because if they're not going to help,
they
then
don't want to help pack your bags, they don't have to help pack your bags.
it's quite embarrassing to get
find
through.
someone that will.
It's quite embarrassing to put your shopping on there, get to the till, and
I
start.
appreciate that, but my concern is my colleague's safety.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So where do we go from there?
Next time you come in shopping, if the person on the till doesn't want to pack your bags, they will find someone who is willing to do it for you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay?
Yeah, that's fair enough. As I say, it's a bit embarrassing to get to the end of the thing and say that she's not going to do it.
Ask her before, and then we can get them before. So
But I've never had a problem ever in the last year.
okay, every day pandemics arising.
Come on, we've had it for a year.
It's getting worse and worse
We've had it,
and
well,
worse.
it's not really, but hey, let's not argue about that. But, you know, it's been going on for a year, so, you know, nothing's changed. Put it
It
that
has,
way.
the death rates are going up, that's completely different.
I don't believe a word of that.
That's up
Sorry
to
about
you.
that.
My colleagues do.
That's
My colleagues do.
Thank you.
So the essence of the problem is that she doesn't want to do it because of dirty customers and their dirty bags. She doesn't know where they've been. But, you know, to be fair, my argument was, how do I know that? Because she has served me before. Perfectly acceptable. So I found it quite strange. And the solution, I mean, the lady was getting a little bit irate, trying to blame the dirty bags and the dirty customers for people and this pandemic, which is surging, and the rise of deaths, which is a slight exaggeration, but hey, let's not go there. What was the outcome? The outcome is that if I go back, which I'm debating whether I want to go back there anymore, because I'm fed up with this whole thing, the whole narrative and pushing of this scamdemic crap. My custom, basically, I'm going to have to guess who doesn't want to do it, and if they do not want to do it, then they're going to make a big song and dance about calling somebody over who will do it. And it's going to be very embarrassing. And I don't find that very nice. I didn't find it very nice when she said I can't do it. But hey, I'll let her off. Because obviously, to be fair, there were ways of dealing with that situation. She didn't have to say it was coming down from above. She could have told me the truth. She could have said, I'm not doing it anymore because of my health. That would have been perfectly acceptable. I would have accepted that. But when you tell people that it's come down, or it's a rule, or it's been mandated, or it's been for the last year, when actually that's a lie, because it hasn't been for the last year as a thing. Suddenly there's today this one person. So that's why I'm not going to be going too hard on her or anybody, because I can understand it. But it's just the fact that I hate it when people don't tell the truth. If you have a problem, just say, fine, I don't mind. But now I have to avoid her because I know that it will cause issues. Or maybe they should wear a lanyard. I'm not packing today. Maybe that'd be a better solution, so that we disabled people have to identify ourselves. Maybe people that will not pack because they don't want to touch dirty bags. Maybe that's the thing. So I am actually debating whether I should be going back next Sunday or not, and whether I go back to that store ever again. It's up to them, really. I mean, I just find it very, very. I'm fed up with the whole thing. So yeah, I may go to another shop, I may go to another store, or I may go to another company. I don't know, but they're all just as bad as each other. So anyway, that's the news for today. Hope you have a good day, and catch you next video.